Uh, Hello. I am Gonzo blogger, and today I have again the pleasure of have a talk. No? This is a talk show actually with Ben Stimson, that is a well-known British that now is Russian actually, no, but he has a very interesting history. And then I see that he's in Moscow, and he contacted me today. I wanted to, do a special show, no, talk show, because it's the thing that we're going to do about NATO. First of all, Ben, I want to tell you how are you? What are you doing there in Moscow? Explain me something.
I'm working. I'm in the Army Reserve, but I'm just like a glorified security guard now. I mean, we talk every 6 months or so, myself and me and you, Miguel. We check in every 6 months or so. We go back a long way, back to Donetsk in 2015. So
Yeah.
now I got demobilized from the army just over a year ago. I was considering going back and signing up with the combat reserve. I got accepted into a BARS unit, reserve unit in Kursk, but in the end, I didn't get the documents quick enough, and then in the end, I took this job. So it's okay. It's enough to live on in Moscow. It pays my rent and gets me a night out every week. A day out every week, and that's enough. And I can save a little bit because I'm getting on a bit now. So I'm retiring in 15 years. We're not so young anymore, are we, Miguel?
Yes. What the thing that you are doing is quite difficult, no, because of everything, no. I want to remind the people that are maybe watching this video is that, well, Ben and me, we are somehow a product, no, of the war in the Donbass. No, we didn't meet personally, but when I arrived in Donetsk in 2015, I met some militiamen from Spain, no, like Pache or Alexis Castillo. And they told me about you, no? And actually, I knew about you because of social media, no? So we didn't have the chance to meet there. But I spent two years in the Donetsk as a lecturer. But I was also involved in, let's say, social activities, and also information, war information. That it was very important, no, in that moment. And the thing is that Ben, is a very special person because of the background. No, is a let's say left-wing activist. No, in Britain, he's a normal guy, actually a good guy. And he moved to Donbass, like many of us, because people don't know that in that period of time, after the Maidan coup against Yanukovych, some foreigners, many of them from Western countries, went to Donetsk and Lugansk. Some of us to try and understand what was happening there, or to show solidarity, no, with the people there, no? Or other like the Spaniards, no, even got the weapons, no, weapons against
Interestingly, I think it was about 2 months ago, I met a group of Spanish fighters in Moscow. They'd finished their contracts and were going back to Spain. Simon de Montfort, he wrote he was with the Interbrigades network. I mean, I used to be involved with the Interbrigades network. Now I've moved on from that.
Yes, I miss really that I don't have really right now contact with this world. No, I knew some Spanish, Spanish,
They
not
were,
only Spanish, but also
yeah,
Latin.
some of them were quite young guys actually, and we have had quite a lot of young guys who clearly weren't old enough to. I mean, some of them would have been like in the
And they are
children when it first happened. I mean, we've got guys who were like 20, 21. Some of the Spanish, the two Spanish that I met there was Simon de Montfort's like our age, but the two Spanish guys that were with him were in their early 20s. I mean, and they'd gone and done 6-month contracts with one of the like militia groups, like Cheveke, PMC group Hispaniola, who had a lot of Spanish speakers there. I mean, I took this time. I was with Pit Nashka back in 2015, but this time I went with the Ministry of Defence, like the majority of foreigners do. But the majority of foreigners now are from the global south, from South Asia, from Africa, and South America. Now there's very few Westerners. But there's still. I mean, we've had several British here. There's quite a few Americans actually, surprisingly, but not like the scale and the quality that we had in 2015.
Yes, I am following the conflict, and also following some Facebook pages where there are many, let's say, foreigners foreigners from the global south, you tell me, no. But I think ideologically, I mean, they are different than us.
A lot different now.
Very different because we went to. Yes, tell me.
The majority of us were left-wing communists back then. I mean, I've got more like Stalinist in my old age and like a lot more conservative. But I still heed to socialist economic policy. But I mean, now I tend to be more with United Russia here now. I went to a few when I got demobilised KPRF events, but we now run a group of us, the Foreign Veterans Association, which is we've got a lot of government interest and we're starting to get support from the government with this idea. So and that's from United Russia. So I do lean more towards United Russia these days, which are the governing party in Russia.
Yeah, I know the United Russia. No, I mean it's like the main political party, no, in Russia. No? Yes, well, I don't know. I think that things changed, no, and so how the people are now. I don't know because we were in the past in the Donbass where it's a mix of people, no, and probably the profile was different, no. Now I saw that there are many people from Colombia, no, or other, so they're
on
even
both
from
sides,
Africa.
yeah.
In both sides, that is a tragedy, no. It's a tragedy because our Colombians fighting each other, no.
Colombians are fighting Colombians, yeah. Latin American,
yes. And Latin America, no. But well, anyway, I want to tell you that even in our time when we were there, no, I was there. Also, they were Spanish, no, fighting in the in the Ukronazi side, no, that were fighting also against us, no, because the Spanish they were in the other side, no, with the Donbass, with the Republic of Donetsk, no. Yes, the war is like this, Ben. It's like this.
These days, we had a British guy join us 3-4 months ago now. He's gone missing in action. When he first contacted me, I was saying to him, "Do you really need to come and fight? Why have you not thought about joining the political group NATO? They're very militantly, not militantly, but they protest against NATO and Britain's involvement in supporting Ukraine and Palestine and these sort of things. These days, if a European or a Westerner contacts me, I generally advise them to join a protest group that's anti-NATO, and that they can probably support us better by doing that. This is one of the things I wanted to discuss today. There's two two groups that are active in Britain. They regularly protest outside the Ukrainian embassy or Whitehall or Downing Street against Britain's involvement in Ukraine. The group I support is No to NATO. That's George. There's George Galloway's Workers' Party, and No to NATO are like the protest arm of the Workers' Party, and they do some great work. They're currently fundraising.
I know Holloway. Yeah. I know Josh Holloway. I'm following him. There is in Spain now a new political party that is somehow connected or following. It's called Soberanía y Trabajo. It's like a sovereignty and work. And this is a group of the left wing, but very close to George Holloway, and also how's called this party in Germany? There is a lady. It's a lady there. The leader of how's called this party? I don't remember, but in Germany there is a woman. She's the leader of a left wing political party. There is the wife of La Fontaine.
I don't know. I know.
No, it's very interesting because it's the same. It is they are looking for go out of NATO or the European Union. They have left wing, and also they are criticizing globalist policies. So this branch. I understood that Holloway in Spain right now we have something like this. It's a small group, but people, political party, but some of them are quite well-known persons that, because in the past were somehow member of the Socialist Party or the Communist Party, and they created this new political party that is changing everything because they are against NATO, openly against NATO, against the European Union, and also they are against supplying weapons to the Ukro-Nazi regime. You understand me? So this is quite new in Spain, no?
In Germany we did I think it was like European Solidarity in remembrance of the Odessa massacre. I think that was the last time me and you spoke. That was May time. But the protesting, the rally and remembrance rally in Berlin was phenomenal. They had opera singers there, and there was about 50 people. In London, the No to NATO contingent, they linked up with another group that, but they were attacked by, not physically attacked, but there was a counter-protest run by the Ukro-Nazis. The Banderites, as I call them.
Banderites, yeah. So
Banderites,
I don't know.
I mean, the protesters on our side, the ones that doing the memorial rally, they outnumbered the Banderites 3-1. So we are growing. What we need to see is more, like you say, that there's this Spanish group. We need to see more European solidarity and these groups linking up so they can coordinate European days of action. Because another thing I wanted to mention is Ireland is going before the Dáil, the Irish Parliament, that they could vote to stop being a neutral country. Ireland has been traditionally neutral since it got its independence from Britain. Has been neutral, has never involved itself in any conflicts. They have participated in European peacekeeping initiatives, but they could technically vote to stop being neutral and start taking sides and even joining NATO. Now, this is something that has not got much press attention. They've got a president in Ireland now that's anti-NATO.
Oh, wonderful. I didn't know.
But in Ireland, the president is just a figurehead. She doesn't really hold much power. She just basically stamps documents.
Yeah, it's the prime minister, no? The prime minister is the one that is.
Yeah, the Taoiseach, I think they're called. I don't know exactly, but yeah, the prime minister has all the power. The president is just nominally the president. But she campaigned. She got a landslide. So the public opinion in Ireland, got a landslide vote and she campaigned on keeping Irish neutrality and protecting the Irish language. And she got a landslide victory. But now it could go before the Dáil, and they're really pushing to back Ukraine, to back NATO. They've opened up Shannon Airport. Basically, that's becoming like a US Air Force hub now. So if this does go through, we could have yet another country in NATO, even though the Irish public don't want it.
Yeah, that will be.
And it is getting very, very little press attention amongst the left and you've also got the conservative traditionalist anti-NATO people as well. They shouldn't be forgotten about. I mean, me and yourself are genuinely.
Well, I think, don't worry, Ben, that I think there's a problem with connection, but everything is fine, no? Because I was speaking, no? Yes, and then, yes, that is the thing. Well, you know, Ben, I think that many people are interested. They would like to know what is your experience there in Moscow right
Sorry?
now. That no,
You're breaking up again,
now?
Miguel.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Yes, I think you have problem with
you.
connection. You have some problem with the connection, Ben. I think.
It's all, I'm surrounded by metal.
Yeah. Probably. I have a really good connection here. I am in.
Metal.
Yeah, I am in Banja Luka. Banja Luka is the capital of the Republika Srpska. That is an entity that belongs.
Srpska,
Srpska, that belongs to let's say Bosnia-Herzegovina, but it's quite self-ruling, entity. Entity. Here it was also a war. Really, NATO bombed this city. In the center of the city, there is a monument. It is a monument in the memory, dedicated to how to call it in English? Yes, to 26 people, 26 million. No, sorry, 26,000 people that were killed here in the war in 90s. Okay, included nine children. Children means with 1 year old children. I mean, they were killed because of a decision of NATO. They declared a no-fly zone, no-fly zone here, and those children were in need of some special medication, and it was not possible to evacuate them. Okay, and they were killed because we were unable to evacuate that. The city was bombed, and then the people remember, no? Yeah. Remember that the conflict here ended in I think is they created this kind of country with 3 presidents. Here they have 3 presidents at the same time. Yeah. And just tell me.
No, completely lost you.
No. Ben, don't worry because I am. And then here, when you listen to me, when you are able to, the thing is that here in Banja Luka, the people feel.
Hello.
Yeah, perfect. Don't worry, Ben, because I am talking. Okay, to follow the show. No, you understand me, no? I am talking, analyzing the experience here, no, that I had in Banja Luka. Is a very interesting area or city, actually, no, because also they had a war quite. I mean, and NATO also bombed the city, no. So how? But right now, people are fine here. No, there is the worst outside. It means you see because of the signboards, the monuments. People here are not really very fun. They don't like NATO. Probably this is the city, one of the cities that one of the less or more pro-Russian city in all the Balkans, probably. Together with Serbia, Serbia is other country, but here in and
Zelensky's just visited Serbia.
Was in Serbia, yes. Zelensky was in Serbia. I don't know, looking for what? I don't know. Do you remember the first travel that I made after the war? When the Russian intervention in 2022, okay, it was very difficult to take a flight from Europe to Russia. And I took the Serbian Airlines. Serbian Airlines still, in my opinion, are the best option to go from Spain. Yeah, better than Turkish Airlines, in my opinion, still. Because they are well, this company is providing this service of, you can go to Russia through Serbia. Yes. Are you, and then, don't worry, I see you have some problem.
I'm going on the roof.
On the roof? Okay.
I'm going to sit on the roof. Yeah. I'm on the roof.
On the roof. Okay. Tell me something. What do you tell me your experience there about? Do you see drones there? Because I saw the drones hitting Moscow, no, and also from Kyiv.
Yeah, well, I live in the suburbs of Moscow, and about 2 weeks ago I woke up, opened my curtains, and there was plumes of black smoke. So they are getting through. They're throwing hundreds of drones at us. We get 95% of them, but a few have got through, and they've hit. They're still saying that there's. They're still saying that there's a petrol shortage, benzene shortage, but there isn't. There was briefly, but now there's no queues, so the fuel supply is okay. They've tried to shut down Wildberries, the Russia's Amazon, by bombing a few of those warehouses, but I'm still getting the Wildberries deliveries. Zelensky was in Washington recently asking for Patriot missiles because our retaliations just absolutely flatten them. Our ballistic missiles and drones are all getting through now. They throw hundreds at us and we get 95% of them. We fire back and most of ours are getting through.
I saw because I was it was interesting. So, and life now in Moscow is like a normal, or what do you think?
It's fine. It's fine. I was out yesterday in a restaurant on my day off. It's fine. Everything's working perfectly.
Yeah, everything's working. And then, I don't know.
My internet signal's only bad because I'm surrounded by metal. Everything's metal around here.
It's metal, everything, no? But it's fine. Just tell me, so the life now in Moscow is because not so dramatic, no? Because BBC is telling that the life in Moscow is it's terrible right now.
No, it's fine.
It's fine. No?
It's better. It's better than Manchester. It's better than England.
This is propaganda, you understand me? Because yesterday I saw
total propaganda. Total propaganda.
Watching BBC telling that there is not petrol. In Moscow, that people. And also the Wildberries, no? The Wildberries is. I know that is very important. It's like the Amazon, Russian Amazon.
I've got to go, Miguel. I've got to go. I've got to go and do something. They're calling me to drive one of the machines. Can you save this and edit it together? I've got to go. They're telling me to go and drive a 4x4.
We can stop if you want. I mean the meeting. It's not,
Yeah,
it's,
they're telling it to go somewhere. Где машина? Где? Patriot, где?
Oh, you are speaking Russian, no?
Да. Ехали. Где? Не видел, блядь. Саня пиздобол. На Столова.
Который проходил мимо тебя.
Похуй.
Помнишь?
Я не понимаю.
Да, это твой.
Well, I know you are improving. You are improving very much your Russian, no?
На телефон, блядь. Yeah.
You're improving your language skills there, no? I understood everything.
Yeah, they're telling me to do something with an off-road vehicle, but I don't know. They're messaging me in Russian. I can't read Russian. I can speak a little bit. I understand the speech, but reading it, I don't. But no, life's perfect. Life's fine here in Moscow.
That's
so,
great.
It's just propaganda. What we need to do is.
Yes, tell me what you want. I mean, like we are on here live, you know.
So should we do this later? No, Ulitza. I've got to go, Miguel. Should we do this late? Redo this interview later on when I finish work, when I get home?
I don't know, Ben. Do you want to tell me something interesting? Or
I've got to go. They're calling me to. I thought I'd have an hour free, but no.
We can. If you want, we can stop. I mean, it's 30 minutes. It's okay. Well, I think we have some problems, you know, with this connection. It's quite gonzo today, no? Hey Ben, I want to tell you, it's very interesting, no? Yes, you are in the car right now. Look, we are going to stop here. We are going to stop here, and we can look for other moment better, no? Just I mean, no, and we can do something. Well,
yeah, later.
More
when I get home, we'll continue.
Okay. So thank you, and thank you for the meeting, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, Ben, and have a nice day. Thank you.